Hello everybody. Hey, we're going to do something a little different. We did a couple of desserts. This time we're going to do some cheeseburger pie. All right. Now this is not something that's new to me. I've had this a lot of times. But I'm going to do something a little different this time. And maybe it's something that's new to you. All right. We're going to turn. And here's our ingredients here. We got a 9-inch pie pan, some garlic salt, cheddar cheese. Already measured up the garlic salt there. We're going to use some Worcestershire sauce here. That stuff. I've never used that before. We're going to put a little breakfast sausage in there. Some leftover breakfast sausage I've got. We're going to cook that in with the hamburger meat. We got 2 eggs. This is kind of a small to medium onion. The recipe calls for a large one. And I don't have a large one, so I'm going to use that one. And this is new, a couple of these little chili peppers. And secret ingredient there, some of y'all can probably already guess what that is. Little bacon grease. We'll throw a little bacon grease in with it. And some Bisquick. Yes, that's right. Good old Bisquick. And if you want the actual recipe, it's on their website. You can go to, I think it's bisquick.com, and look up the recipe. They call it Impossibly Easy Hamburger Pie or Cheeseburger Pie or something like that. And so just 5 or 6 ingredients. I've got a little work to do to get some of it ready. And to chop up some onion and chop up those peppers. And then we're going to brown that stuff up in this little skillet right there. And I guess I'll be back in a few minutes when I've got all this ready and we're ready to throw this in the skillet. And we'll look at getting everything ready. Alright, I'll see y'all in a few minutes. Okay, we're back. I'm back. I don't know why I keep saying we. I guess maybe because y'all are back here with me. I'm going to take out about I don't know. What do y'all think? Half a tablespoon, full tablespoon of bacon grease. And that's going to go right there in the skillet. Somebody's probably going to tell me that wasn't a very good way to put my grease into the skillet. All right. Now we're going to send this onion and the pepper in there. Sounds good. Well, we got that stuff in there. You can hear the sizzle. You should always hear the sizzle when the ingredients go in the cast iron. Alright, we're going to let that start to brown up on those onions. And we're putting in the meat. And we're just going to let all of this kind of cook up together in the skillet here. That's a lot. I probably should have used a bigger skillet, but again, life lesson, once a life lesson, it doesn't have to be perfect in order to be really good. Right? That's right. Okay. All right. I'm going to let this stuff cook up and brown up. And I'll come back and see y'all when it's ready to put everything else in there. All right. Okay, here we go again, y'all. Let's take a look. The meat's browning up pretty good. I got the oven on 375 preheating. And we're going to take this garlic powder now, or garlic salt. Now the regular recipe calls for regular salt, but I wanted it to be just a little bit more flavorful. And you know what? That doesn't quite look like enough to me. So I'm going to add a little bit more. All right, that looks good. Now I'm going to throw in some of this Worcestershire sauce while the meat's browning up too. And that way I don't end up with a bunch of extra liquid in the pan when I'm trying to bake it. Let's give that a quick stir. Let it go for a few more minutes and then it's going to be ready to drain. Alright. Now we have to get ready the Bisquick mix. We're going to crack a couple of eggs into the bowl. And you can get us some milk. I'm going to put a cup of milk in here. Just like that. 1 cup. And scooch all around. I'm going to have to make some room for you guys. There you go. Now I've got some Bisquick in this tin right here. And I just spilled it all over the place. But I need a 1/2 cup of this material. There we go. That's pretty close. In it goes. What do y'all think? All right. So wire whisk might do the job. Get this all stirred up and ready. And it's probably going to seem just a little bit runny, y'all. But it should bake up just fine. And you know what? I'm looking at this pan. I don't think it's going to be big enough. So and trade it out for this guy. All right. Now we're just going to go over here and dump this out into the sink right quick so we can drain it. You just got to take your skillet and just pour all the ingredients right out into the sink. And no, don't do that. I'm joking, y'all. Don't pour it into the sink. That'll ruin everything. What I do is I pour it into a colander, and I've got the colander sitting in a larger bowl because I don't want to pour that grease down the sink. See, there's the colander right there. I'm going to set this down off the heat. I'm going to pour this in just like that. See there? This is not the tool for the job, but it works. We're going to smooth this out a little bit. That's going to be a lot of cheeseburger pie here. All right. Got some shredded cheese from the store. This is lazy person's cheese. It's supposed to take 1 cup, right? And we're just going to spread that around on the top. That looks like about a 1/4 cup. This says it's a 2-cup bag. So about half the bag should be about a cup full. But that's not looking like enough cheese to me. So I'm going a little extra. See, it's not going to be perfect according to the recipe, but it's going to be mighty tasty. All right, now we got this mixture, and you don't have to mix it until it's perfectly smooth. It's okay if it's a little bit lumpy, not too lumpy though. Now look there, we're just going to pour it right in, pour it right into the pan. And it's looking like there's not going to be enough of it, but I think it's going to fill up and do okay. I think it's going to be plenty. All right, man, I'm flinging stuff everywhere. Let's give it a little wiggle. All right. I know, y'all want to look at it. And there it is. And from start to finish, prep time, chopping everything up, doing all this stuff, about 20 minutes maybe. 20 minutes from start to right here in the pan, ready to go in the oven. Let's see if we're ready. We are ready. Oven's ready to go. All right. Here it goes. Looky there, about 20-25 minutes. That's supposed to be a delectable dish. And I'm back, and who wants to come over and help me clean up the mess? I made a pretty good mess this time. Not terrible. I'll put you guys on pause, and then I'm going to come back. I'm going to clean this mess up, come back, and we'll taste this. Here's my buddies, my help. They're not really helping. They're just waiting for the finished product. And they're my taste testers. Y'all going to do some taste testing? Are you? Mm-hmm. All right, see y'all in a little bit. Okay, hello again, everybody. Doing a quick little mop up right now. This thing's been in the oven about 10 or 15 minutes. And got all the dishes done. Got the cooking mess all cleaned up. And I'm going to, here in a minute, I'm going to throw some of this Tascosa hot sauce. Once I cut this thing up and start to eat it, I'll throw some of that Tascosa hot sauce over the top of it. And boy, that stuff is really good. If you haven't tried Tascosa hot sauce, you should run out and get some and try it, because it's good. This is coming from me. This is coming from the dude. All right, let's take a look, see what's going on in there. Oh yeah, looky there. It's coming along pretty good. 10 more minutes ought to be a pretty nice cheeseburger pie sitting in there. And something else. Show y'all. Put these on last week, and they are pretty good. This regular size jar of Best Made deal spears, and see that kind of funky looking color. Look at that. I saw a thing where you could pour a packet of ranch dressing mix into your jar of pickles. How awesome is that? And so I did that about a week ago, I ate one the next day. It was really good. And, you know, what goes good with a cheeseburger? Pickle. So I'm going to have a couple of those pickles with this thing. And I'll see y'all in a few minutes when I take it out of the oven. And here we go. It's time. Now that looks pretty good. Don't that look good, y'all? That's going to be pretty tasty. I'm telling you. I'll be back in a few minutes. And we're back. Look at there. I don't know if it's going to stick or not. Probably might stick. I don't know. Nah, not bad. Look at that. Looks to me like it might be pretty good. It's a little hot to do a taste test yet. Right. I'm gonna sit you guys down for just a second. Get rid of the spatula. Time to try some pickles. Scooch all over it a little. We're going to go with 1, 2 spears of pickle. Give this a little stir. And we're just going to kind of pour some of this on there. There we go. All right. There it is. It's hard to aim the camera this way, y'all. Turn you around. There it is. It looks pretty good, don't it? I should probably have some beans or something, but everybody else says I probably should not have the beans, so I'm not going to have no beans. All right. Thanks, y'all. See you later.